And I'm alive. Hey, hey. Today I am starting on bag 3. I haven't even opened it yet or anything like that, but here it is, bag 3. I store it in my press and close bags when I'm not working on it actively, which is only with you guys during lunch. So this one doesn't look like it has any minor bag pieces. Oh yes, it does. There it is. There's a small minor bag in there. So it does have it. Okay, because that's keeping consistent with it so far. Get out the scissors of power. And I'm going to cut just below the QR code this time. Cut it almost to the end. That's probably good. Oh yeah, it just popped off, so that's okay. That's for cleanup later. But anyway, so here's the minor bag, the bag of minor or small pieces. Looks like we get some cool stuff in this one because there's some transparent stuff that's got red on it. Ooh, yum. Okay. We'll put those minor pieces off to the side here. And I will go ahead and move the camera down to the build. Okay, let's move my mouse a little bit out of the picture. And here we go. Starting with step 88. This is bag 3. So I'm going to need to start with some pieces that are kind of chunky that look like this. And I need 2 of those. So that's 1. Okay, we'll actually move the chassis off for a minute there. Let's find the next one right there. 90-degree chunky. Of course, there's a lot of white pieces in here because they said this car should be white. I wonder if I can eventually paint my car. Okay, so let's start pulling out chunky white pieces until we find it. Chunky white, chunky white. We'll move that to the side. Big chunky white. Looks like some of the body panel pieces. Looking forward to those. Okay, oh, there it is. See, that's the rule. When you're pulling pieces out, there we go. Put these guys back. Okay, got 2 of those. And now we're going to probably be going to this bag here for some dark gray slope up pieces. And I think this is both of them right here. There's one of those dark gray slope up pieces. And whoop, let's see, fell on the desk and out on the floor. And then I need some red post extenders. Here's 1 and 2 of those. So I need 2 each of each of the pieces. Okay. So for this step, we're going to snap on this piece here, this piece here. I mean, I'm not quite as nifty as Bob Ross, but hey. Okay. And then these pieces go on. But where does the white piece go? I'm not seeing where the white piece goes. Oh, I see where it goes now. Okay, so it goes up here on either side. And then these go with the angle piece out, like this and like this. Okay, all pieces have been used. That's step 38 complete. Hey, there 88. Step 88. Now step 89. Looking for ones that look like a lantern that are white, and I see one of them right there. And I see the other one. So let's get those guys out. I always thought these looked like a bullseye lantern. See? So there's those 2 pieces there. Those are the first pieces listed. Sometimes I get them out of order. Sometimes I get them in order. But it looks like all of this is coming out of a little bag. Now, 2 of the vent pieces. 2 black vent pieces. They look like this. There's one. And I'm going to need these pieces too. I think I'm going to need 4 of those. Yep. 2 black vent pieces. I'm working on the vent pieces. And 4 of these black flat ones. So 2 each side. Pieces. I'm working on the vent pieces. And 4 of these black flat ones. So 2 each side. Oh, there's the other vent piece. Found it. Oh, that's not what I'm after. Nope, that's not what I'm after either. Okay, so there's the vent piece. And I need these black little square pieces that are not post extenders. Need 2 of those. Yep. So I'll look over here. Oh, wait, there's another 2 piece. And another black 1 piece. Oh, wait, that's not what I want. That's the other one tried to escape on me. There we go. And then I need to find one more black 2 piece in here. And that's it right there. Okay, that's all parts needed. Okay, so first, these pieces snap onto these pieces like so. No, it's not all the way on there. Come on, get in there. Okay, there we go. Like that. Okay. There we go. That was so tight that it actually pinched my fingerprint a little bit. Okay, so there's those. And now I'm going to assemble these next parts, which is 2 of these stacked together. And then the vent piece on top. That and like that. Okay, now those are in. Okay. Okay, so these go here and here, like that. That's where those guys go. And these guys come off the side here. And here. So it does that with the vent piece there and there. Oh, and I keep popping that silly thing off. At least my daughter pointed out to me why I keep popping that silly thing off with my fat fingers. And that's because this piece is secured over here. You can see the securing right there. This piece is not secured yet. So that's why the back end keeps popping off on me. I just got to be careful where I put my fingers. Okay, now we're going to make some assembly pieces. So we're going to do this twice, step 90. We're going to do it 2 times. So I'm going to get some arch pieces out of here. Arched white pieces. Oh, wait, we're going to build the arched white pieces. Okay. So chunky undercut pieces. Always reminded me of a snaggletooth of some sort. So chunky undercut. Chunky undercut. 4 of these. Oh, okay. Yeah, they always reminded me like of a dog with an underbite. Chunky undercut. 3. And there's 4. Okay, so 4 of those. Put those off to the side. Okay, next we're going to go to the small bag. Wait, maybe not. Nope, not that piece. Oh, wait, they got rounded ends. Yep, there we go. There's one. And there's another one. I need 4 of these. Oh, there's another one. 3. I would love to be able to do music with this, but I don't have any licensed music that I could use. So maybe Google's got some licensed music or something that I can add to it for when I upload it. Okay. That last black flat piece is playing. Oh, there it is. I was about to say I'm going to have to pull out all the. Okay, so there's 4 of those. Now, we're going to need 4 red post extenders. And 6 gray inverters. So while I'm looking for post extenders, if I find inverters, I'll pull those out too. We had a tag along. I had a hitchhiker. Actually, I needed that hitchhiker. So we're going to need 4 of those. Sweet hitchhiker. Yeah, I do need to see about getting some right-free music or whatever it is that I can play in the background when I'm doing this. Okay, I need 2 more post extenders. There's a couple right there. Okay, one more. There we go. Red post extenders. And need 4 more of these. And 6 of these inverters. They were white last time, I thought. Maybe they were gray. I think the last bag they were white. But I've never even seen post inverters before this thingy. Okay. I'm going to need 4 of these. There's 3. Oh yeah, I still need to be pulling. Wait, no, that was the last one I needed. Find that one more. There it is, 4th. Okay, let's go through and make sure I have everything. 4 dogs with underbites. 4 of these guys that have the little cross post in the middle. Oh, I didn't get those. Glad I checked before I started building. 3. I need 4 of these little 3 flats. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 4 chunkies. 4 chunky dogs with thunder bites. 4 of those little guys. 4 of these little guys. 4 of these guys with the hookies. 4 of these little smooth top ones. 6 gray post inverters. And 4 red extenders. Okay, so twice I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take this piece. And I'm going to put this piece in the middle. Then I put post inverters here and here. And then I put 2 red extenders here and here. I notice these are often used as spacers or almost like washers. Just create a little space. And then another post inverter here. And then that. Okay, that's step 5. And then we cap it with a white piece. And then two of these. Oh, I guess they're not post inverters. They're just post direction changers or something. I don't know. Okay, so that's step 6. Now I turn it on its side, and I take the chunky piece and one of these clasp pieces and do this twice, like that. Chunky underbite and clasp. Now these clasp here and here. I know I shed hair, but come on. Okay. Okay, that's the assembly. So I do it again now. I put on the 3-piece. I put on gray post changers. I put on post extender, changer, and post extender. I put on the next black piece here. I put on the next white piece here. I put these cappy bits here and here. He makes it like that. And then I make these into the extender pieces. And then I pop them on here and here. Satisfying snap of Legos. Okay. So I have 2 of these assemblies now. We're going to put these assemblies next to these arms here. So they go between here and here. Like that. See that? That's making the wheel wells. And I would say so far we're doing Willy well. Had to pull the dad joke out there. But this hair is mine, and I do not want it left here. Oh. There we go. Okay. So now they've been installed. Wheel wells are back here. There's probably going to be an axle that goes right through there. In that big slot there. Or that's where the axle would be. Oh, there goes the back end again. That's going to be the running joke for the next little bit until that stupid thing gets locked down. Okay, now we're going for one spaceship post, one 3-layer down rounded piece, and one 90-degree flat piece. Okay, that's all that's on this section of the build. Okay, this piece goes, that hair just wants to be in my set. This piece goes here first. This piece comes in and fills up the gap there, making that level. And then this piece comes back in here and, oh shoot, that was not good. I tugged up on something and something went pop. Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. My whole back assembly just fell off. So, gotta dive. Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay. It kind of fixed itself, I think. So, I didn't need to worry after all. Oh, this part is still stuck in. So, okay, I think that's not going to fit flush. Okay, it just still swoops down, but it doesn't fit flush. Or maybe it does, and I just need to push that part up. Okay, there we go. That's why they give you a little bit of play there. So it does fit flush. Okay, that's it for step 91. And it gives us that look on the passenger side. And now we're going to secure it down with another flat 90, like this one. And a flat 4. Is that over in here? Yep, flat 4 is over in here. White flat 4, right here. Okay, and we put those over here. Flat 4, this one goes here. And this one goes here. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. So we need the spaceship kind of pillar piece. It goes here. And we're going to need the flat 90. It goes here. And then we're going to need the slope step down. Or the smooth slope step down. Oh, there it is. Smooth slope step down. And that goes here. I wonder if there's supposed to be a post extender on that blue piece. Let's go back because it looks like it could use one. No, it's just, it looks like it lifts it up off there because, yeah, it's, okay. I don't know that I agree with it. It says that that's locked in tight there. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna. Okay, so we did that part. 93. Step 94 is another flat 90. So this bag. Oh, there it is. There's a flat 90. And that piece goes right there. And then another, 4 flat. This one right here. Jumped out. So excited to go. Get it back in there. And it secures that armature that we, or whatever kind of thing that we call that assembly. Okay. Now, I'm going to get 2 of these long, flat, skinny pieces. 1, 2. 2 of the chunky, looks like gray or black. Okay, there's chunky gray. 4 posts. And 2 little short gray ones with funky turns on them. Oh, wait, there it is. Funky turn. Or funky, yeah. I need 2 of those. So I guess since it has some chunky bits in it, it counts as being from this bag instead of the small parts bag. Okay. Now, let's figure out how to do this. This piece, again, goes across, goes to secure. It looks like it goes all the way back, but it looks like it's mounted forward. Oh, wait, I wonder if I did. I did. I made a mistake. Come here, pry tool. It was on these that I made the mistake. Okay. It's got a little play, so we'll go ahead. Okay. I put the steps down too far. It's supposed to go there. And that's why I didn't like the way it was sitting on the, not sitting on the blue, because I put it too far forward. That's why this side felt wrong when I did it, because it was wrong. I have to do the same surgery to this side that I did the other side. Okay. Put this guy, he decided to try and pop off on me. Okay, get it back. Oh no. This guy didn't pop off his post. He popped the whole post switcher off. Okay, we'll pop those guys off. Put this. Okay, you can't put that back on yet. But like Bob Ross always says, it's a happy little mistake. Okay, I'm going to have to undo this part for just a minute. I got to pull this out a little bit. Okay, we'll do it that way. Okay, we're going to put this guy back where he goes and mount him back onto the black piece there. And then put this back where it goes, back there. Okay, now, self, if you can just follow directions instead of assuming you know what's going on. Now we got it, because now we get back up to the current step where the white piece actually touches it like it's supposed to. Okay, so I did that 2 times. And now this piece goes on the inside. Okay, so first of all, this piece goes right up here. There it goes. And right up in here. And then this piece goes behind it, like so. See, I can follow directions once in a while. Okay. Happy little accident, as Bob Ross used to say. Found out he's like a 10th cousin. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to assemble, looks like a bumper piece. So we're going to move this to the side for a bit. And need to get some gray, long, flat, skinny pieces. Gray, long, flat, skinny pieces. Just one of those. Okay, good. And now a black, long, flat, skinny piece. And that piece goes on top of this piece. It looks like, yeah, try and center it. Okay, that's step 96 and 97. Step 96 is retrieve that. 97 is this. 98. Now we're going to take these red pieces that are for changing directions. There's another one. Okay. And we put those. Wait, no, this gray piece is too long. I need a slightly shorter one. Maybe it's a white piece. Yeah, it's a white piece. White long skinny piece because we need, okay, so there's the white long skinny piece. Because we need 2 posts available on each end of the black. So there's that one. Because these guys now pop under here like so. Like that. Like that. Okay. Next, we're going to get 4 flat black. Looks like they're actually over here. 4 post skinny pieces. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 4th one. Wow, wasn't hiding too deep. Wasn't hiding too deeply this time. That's good. Okay, and we snap 2 of those together, like yeah, and then we put those under these red parts, like that. Okay, next we're gonna get the 2 arch pieces, black, like that. 2 black arch pieces. And there's the other one. There's the second one. And then we need to get 2 flat black smooth top pieces out of here. I think that might, nope, that's not it. That looks, nope, that's not what we need. Oh, there's one right there. Found it. Nope, that's not, that's a post. But that's a smooth. There's a smooth one. I need 2 of those. I think I see the companion piece to it right down there. Yep. Okay. In this step, we snap those on. And then we snap those 2 pieces on here and here. Okay. That's step 100. Woohoo! We've crossed the threshold. Okay, so now we're going to get some smooth, slopey pieces with 4 posters on. 2 of those. Smooth, slopey piece, 4 poster. There it is. Okay. 2 slopey pieces with 4 posters. And then we're going to get 2 red post extenders. We like these guys. Red post extenders. 1 and 2. Okay. So I'm going to take these, put them on inward because the red post extender goes in the end piece there. So I'm going to actually pop that back off. I'm going to put the post extenders on first just because I think that'll be the easier step or the easier approach. Post extenders. And we're now going to put these guys on here and here. Okay. Now get some black lantern pieces. Black lantern pieces. Okay, I'm not seeing them in here. So they must be over. Oh, there's one right there. Black bullseye lantern. There's one. Oh, actually, it's more than that. It extends both sides. Okay. Is that the other one? That is the other one. Okay. And two flats with the post hole kind of thing in the middle. Two flat whites like that. Nope, that's a smooth one. Is that one? That's one right there. Okay, there we go. Two of those. And then, okay. Oh, wait. Yep. Anyway, let's see here. And then, oh, yeah, I do know those two post smooths. There we go. Or, well, they cover up two posts, I should say, too. Two post covers. We'll call these post covers because they're smooth on the tops. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to smooth out these parts so they match the shiny smooth bumper piece that we're building, and put the post center ones here and here, and these black ones go here and here. Now we're going to turn it. Sorry, I'm looking at it from this direction, and I need to get two black flat 3 pieces, skinnies, two black skinny flat 3 pieces. Or are they actually in here? Not seeing them, so they've got to be in here. Process of deduction. Oh wait, they're 4. They're a 4 piece. There we go. 4 piece. 4 place and a 4 place. There we go. And then we need 2 of these. Okay. So we turned it. Now we're going to put these here and here. And then these pieces just snap on here. They're giving us a round and they're giving us some support there. Okay. So now we're going to get two of the 90-degree flat pieces, flat skinnies, 2 90-degree flat skinnies. There's 1 flat skinny, there's 2 flat skinnies, 90 degrees. And we need 2 of these yellow post buffer pieces, caps. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay. These pieces we're going to snap on. Oh. Okay, yes. Wait, no, they go inside there. Yep, there we go. And then the post buffer pieces go here, and here. We capped them. Now we get the black little swoopy smooths. Wait, those are over in here. I remember seeing those over here, I think. No, actually, I was in. Oh, no. Wait, there's a swoopy smooth. I need 2 of those. And they got little steps on them. They got little side step things there. I'm good. So that's what it looks like there. And there's a second one in here. So I need to get that one. Oh, there it is. Okay. 2 black swoopy smooths. And just 1 angled vented thingy. Just 1. Okay. Black smooth swoopy pieces, go. Okay, did I put... No, it says there's supposed to be 2 in front of it. But maybe there's some black smooth swoopy pieces that are in here that are 2 long instead. Yep, there they are. So it's not these black smooth swoopy pieces. It's these black smooth swoopy pieces. A little more chalk to them. Yeah, makes a little more sense now, because I was like, it's got 2 in front of it, not 1. Yeah, that fills it up right there like that. Boom. Boom. And then this one goes on this side here. Just that one. Okay, now we got some funky angled. I'm sure that these originally. And I gotta compliment the Lego designer people, because it's only 1. Okay, I gotta compliment Lego designer people because they actually were able to take pieces that they had from other sets and imaginatively look and say, okay, how would I use this piece to do this kind of a task? And they did it. Okay, is that my other piece? Yep, that's my... Wait, no. Okay. No, wait, nope, that is going to be needed. Okay, yeah, so these 2 that are opposites, and I need an opposite to that one. Where can it be? Should be in here. It looks like they actually might have shorted me a piece. I wonder what I need to do to hit that. Did it end up in this bag? Wait, there it is. Somehow it ended up in this bag. Okay. There we go. So 1 each of these, 1 each of these. Okay, so this is, I guess these go together like that. And then they sit back like that. Oh, okay, yes, I am correct. These do sit up underneath there like that. And then they do sit back. The front end right there. So a slight gap, but that's what it looks like the instructions say. Because now it says to flip it over. And we're going to put on these pieces here to mirror their sister pieces down below. Actually, I should have gotten all the pieces for the step out. That's okay. This one's not as... Okay, and then there's a white bar piece flat that goes between them. Okay. Okay, so that's what that part was. Okay, now those little short swoopy pieces with the stairs, inverse stairs. Okay, short swoopy pieces, inverse stairs. Need 2 of those. Oh, step 108, it's just those 2. Okay, and they go down a step there and down a step here. And now long flat cap bar, black, like that. 1 of those. 2 black angle turners. Okay, probably this bag. Oh, yep, there they are. 2 black angle turners. And 2 smooth cap rounds. Okay. And now we put the angle turners here and here. And then the black piece that goes there between them, actually, they go out. Not here and here, but here. And carefully, here. This bar goes in between all of them. It's making kind of this cool black line all the way around. And then those pieces pop on there and there. Okay. So let's see that there. Okay. Now, using those angle turners, these things come in here, pick up the whole body, and that piece that pops off on me is going to be happy now. And these guys are trying to... I wonder if they are purposely gapped to keep popping off. So okay. I think they're supposed to go like that. It doesn't look like they, because these look like they want to sit here and here, not where they were. Let's make sure that those guys were. That's what I think it's supposed to look like. Maybe like that. I think because those guys, they just want to pop off if I have them where I had them. And now they're sitting a little more flush. So that's step 110. Let's go back and look at those. No, it says it overhangs the backs. And here's the reason why we couldn't put that other vent piece there. No, it says that the piece goes. Ah, that's how it goes. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now the system all looks right. Okay, put it back over where we just mounted the bumper, the rear bumper. Okay, now we're going to get that gray piece that we thought we needed before, and we're going to get a cool, because I got to be scooting here soon, get the cool Porsche light up bar there. Ferdinand Porsche. Okay, we're going to need 2 orange single posters. There's 1 and 2 of these guys. And these 2 curved orange pieces. These go on here. Make sure it's square. And here. And then they attach around like, okay, so the Porsche logo goes here, or the Porsche sign, and then it goes around here. Okay, that didn't go square. There we go, that's a little better. Okay. Okay. Might have to wrap it up soon because of my timing, but that's okay. Now, 2 black reverse angle pieces. Got those guys right here. And then these 2 brake light pieces. 1 and 2. And 2 white swoopy step downs. They're chunky, so they're in here. 2 white swoopy step downs. Okay. White swoopy step down here. And white swoopy step down here. And then those white swoopy step downs go here and here with their black attaches. And the red part of the brake lights goes inward, so that way it looks like what you get in the real car, which are brake lights that have signals on the inside. Okay, then we're almost done with this bag actually. These pieces go on here. These are trim pieces, but they are also, I love how they made trim pieces strengthening pieces as well. Oh, that's looking sweet. That's looking really sweet. This will probably be the only Porsche 911 GT that I'll ever own. Now, now we need 6 of these rounded pieces, which, hey, I think there's 6 in here. 2, 4, and 6. Okay, and these go on the sides here to match up with that trim. So these are trim pieces as well, body pieces. Yeah, these are body pieces, I should say. Okay. And here, here, and here. Okay. And then we now need, for step 115, this white flat piece here. Actually, we need 2 of them. 1, 2. And we also need 2 white cap smooths. 1 and 2. And those are the ones that go up on the inside here. It secures the body. And here. And then these pieces finish off the prettiness of the row. So they go in here and here. And then we're going to put in this funky piece here with a changer gray post piece. And it's going to, okay, so it's bending this way. We're going to insert it. It's bending this way, and we're going to insert it here. And then we're going to flip the car over. And, okay, so the vent is on that side. And this piece attaches. Oh, this is the muffler. There we go. So it's got a little gray muffler coming right out here. Look at that back end. There's the back end of our Porsche, and that's actually all of bag 3. There's a few little extra pieces that, yeah, these are always the ones that end up in your in different places and stuff. But anyway, so that's it for bag 3. We did it all in one sitting, about an hour. So not bad. And I timed that almost perfectly for my next appointment. The next, we're going to move on to bag 4. So let's put it in a prep bag just in case. Okay. So bag 4. Okay. Oh, bag 5's not there. Okay. Oh, bag 5's got 2 bags, 2 big bags. Anyway, join me next time for Lunchtime Lego. And glad to have you here on the Ace Role Playing Games Club channel. Make sure you that you tune in for the next one. Make sure that if you're in an area where we have an Ace Role Playing Games Club, which right now is only South Jordan, but hey, still going to plug it. If you're somewhere where there is an Ace Role Playing Games Club, make sure you pop in and give it a try. And for places where we have no Ace Role Playing Games Club yet, well, talk to your local game stores, talk to your local adults, and have them get a hold of me. My information is on www.ace.org. So, or acerpg.org. Sorry, you can just go to acerpg.org, and that'll be where you can pick up anything that you need about Ace, and we'd love to have you at our table. And if you don't have a table near you, we'd love to help you build one. So until then, this is Mason for Ace Role Playing Games Club signing off and saying I'll see you for the next Lunchtime Lego.